Hey everyone, Dan here. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps a lot. And also keep in mind that these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your decisions based on that. Lastly, this is a series, and I hope that you're enjoying it that way. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to watch the entire playlist from the beginning or catch up on any episodes that you've missed. Enjoy. All right, everyone, we are just at market open on Thursday, August 12th, and these are my overnight trades. You see we're up about 6.5% today, and I want to keep a tight eye on these. Everything had pretty good earnings. NIO is obviously the outlier here, but everything else is performing really, really strongly. So let's check in. I don't want to lose out and lock in at least big chunk of these profits. So I have 3 shares of CLOV. That's the outlier in terms of share distribution, because on everything else I just have 1 share because I couldn't really, well, I could have afforded, but I didn't want to risk more than 1 share of those. Now on PLTR, I'm going to already set a trailing stop loss on this because I don't want to give back much more than this. So I'm going to go with just 1% more on this. Sell my PLTR, 1% trailing stop. I'm going to place that. Yes. Okay, so that should lock us in at least 7.5% or so. And then CLOV is getting beat up at the moment, so I might trim some of these. Yeah, let me just set a trailing stop on CLOV as well, actually. And I'll set a trailing stop just for 2 of them because I hear it's getting a bunch of interest from Wall Street Bets, as you would imagine. Now, that's up 13%, so I'll give back as much as 2, just in case it has a strong opportunity to run up closer to, say, 18-20% or something. Then we could peel back 2 from that. And then I'll still have, oh wait, why did my quantity go to 0? Okay, these are the weird things with the Webull app, FYI. If you're on 0 and you hit up once, it takes you to 10. So maybe there's a setting that you can use to change that, but it's odd. All right, so CLOV, sell 2 of these trailing stop at 2%. Okay, so I'm going to sell those. I'm going to put that order in at least. Now NIO is not going my way at the moment. Definitely eating into my gains here. Let's take a look at it and see what it's doing. See if we can dissect anything. Things are just so chaotic at market open, as you know. Ooh, just wants to go straight down. Now, my understanding was this was, okay. We're neutral. Here's what Wall Street is saying. Okay. Yeah, they still had a loss, but the loss was much, much less than expected, and a loss was expected. And the sales were much, much higher. At least that was what I had read late last night about what was being said. Oh, well, PLTR got hit, so that's fine. I don't know why this now says I'm losing 14% on the day. Definitely not the case. So yeah, these are the weird things with the Webull desktop app that I don't quite understand what it is that they're trying to do. All right, well, this has lost me 2% already. I don't want to go much more than that, just giving it some room to breathe. So I'm going to do still a trailing stop on here. Oh man, down 3% now. I'm just going to give it 1%, because that'll be plenty. We have a 4% loss on that, but hopefully it won't get triggered, and this will just do this sort of reversal. We see it selling off at market open, and then it'll jump up for the rest of the day, or at least, till midday. All right, so let's get this in. Okay. All right, also that's $42. So that was my largest dollar position, because 1 share was so expensive. So tomorrow I get a day trade back, so that'll be good. and I'll have at least 1 day trade for the next 3 trading days. So that will be good. So let's, see what's going to happen here. But I wouldn't be surprised if it jumps up. And these are just sort of like the psychological situations that you have to deal with, where you're kind of like, I could have much more potential, but I get stopped out. And, that's where, in my mind, you just kind of do the best that you can with it. And if you get stopped out, you get stopped out. Okay, so that clove got triggered. So those 2 are gone. Now on this one, let's see what clove is doing. Now I feel like I have a little bit to play with here. So what I may do on this one is just set a, because see, my position I bought in here at 816, so I don't want to get anywhere near losing money on that. So what I might do is go for a take profit and stop loss, like a double order. What did we have going on back here? I wonder if there's any decent support zones that we could try to rock off of. This right here would probably be, so right around the $9 mark. Maybe I could say $8.95, and that would give it quite a bit of room to breathe. And if I end up getting stopped out at $8.95, I still would have made money on the trade. So I know these are small amounts, but you can, the idea here would be to extrapolate this thinking and strategies out to bigger portfolios, and then the numbers would seem much more meaningful. Crap, I already forgot what I had said. $8.95. I'll give it to $8.95. Okay. $8.95 stop loss. So we're going to go stop price of $8.95. And then the take profits. It's at $9.23 right now. So let's say $10.01. I mean, that's another big jump up. So if it stays between these, then I could just decide what to do toward the end of the day, and it would have been fine. Okay. Stop price $8.95. Okay. All right, so get that in. And then NIO here. This must be getting close to getting stopped out, but I have no idea. Maybe folks know how it is that they're calculating this. But just to clarify, what this looks like from my end is I opened this account with $100. My first trade was last Tuesday. So that would have been, 5, 6, just starting the 7th trading day ago. And so I'm up about 13%. Okay, this still doesn't seem quite right to me, but whatever. So, so that's where we are. See if this gives us anything P&L wise. All right, so in the last 5 days, this says I'm up about 3% versus the Dow, which is up about 0.72. I like to compare to the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ the last 5 days is down 0.76. I'm up 3.11. So, these aren't like earth shattering, but this is, in my mind, how I would think about growing an account with a small amount of money and making it so that I don't blow up the accounts, and give myself an opportunity to outperform the market well enough that it makes it worth the time spent coming in. Now, hopefully, as you've noticed, if you've seen by watching the series of videos, I don't spend all day watching these. I might spend a little bit of time in the morning like we're doing now, though my trades are set at the moment. Like, we could end this video, which I will in a minute, I promise. But and then I come back sometimes in the midday if I have a day trade especially. And then if not, it's just coming in at the end of the day and making a decision then. So to me, that's sort of like the equation, and you're really just popping in 1 to 3 times a day to check and see what's going on, so you don't let anything get out of whack, and then going from there. So NIO got hit, so there's that. So NIO 42.61, I picked up at 44.25, so that one kind of sucks. But CLOV, these were good. I picked up CLOV at 8.16 and sold two of them at 9.27, so over $1 on each. Picked up PLTR at 22.44 and got that out the door at 24.11. So another good one. So, whether or not these run up more throughout the day, and I could have had more, I don't care. It's a really good percentage gain on the day. And now all that's left to do basically is check out what's going to happen for tomorrow, and we'll do that at the end of the day and set our overnight trades then. All right, well, I hope you all have a good trading day, and I will see you in the afternoon. Have a good one.